Our manadishe emobibia akwaba and the Juada 16th day of the month of January 2023 year of our Lord. Ya baidi na and the Ghana komo and ya babi di Jumedi no Ghana 80 chewadwin Jumedi so and ya ababi pimo no we the second edition afimu ya de emamo ahwefo ene etifo. Ya baidi na yesem komo bebre na ya betwetwe e wo Jumedi no so sanse na wotwe ya wie ye nsem bebre na SCC breya ye kasa ekra ensem guso a ACCA ni nyina ayi oman no nkyekere ene ne nkoso ene ne pompon so aye pese oman ni dru no ho enkomo twetwe ena ye ba betwetwe na ya pen poma sibre nti enano pay obeka me ho na ye de dwumadi no e de aba ansa na no dwumaku a eso ya sema ye de dwumadi no e de eba ayi Akoustic recording studios eso ya sema ye de basa so ena makoki afrocraft saso ena holas cuisine ena jasak tennis service and maintenance solution we any dwumaku enaya eso ya sema ye de dwumadi no e de ebro ene anope ye 16th date of the month of January 2022 2023 year of our Lord 22 no I say me who says me film bisa because January wa chedodo fi say 31st by still January no ogusua o konkon honom enti se na me diga kan ni Jumadi no Ghana 80 chewa Jumadi enne enkomo a ye baba be di ni nyina ne se o hwe the MPP flag bearership race na wotwe twemu na honorable Kojo Alan Kyeremanteng then letter ekoma omampeni na nado danko Akufo-Addo se ejuma na odema na se trade minister no waye bi mfinsie ni ntino aha na ode na ho ode ene na ejuma ni nyina ebesi na wakwakoto na brabo no so ape flag bearership se MPP for eto abama no be flag bearer akopre omampeni akonwa no 2024 eno achi na ka fi se aso hwa ene ehu se ninua ba akoso ano so ewo aso ye ahwe Agric anase mfudie ene nneoma aka ho so Dr. Akoto every so ede ono so krata akoma omampanyini se ono so odana asese oma na djuma ewo na aban mu a ono so behwe kuaye ho ensem ne mfudie ho nsem ho nti ono so after 6 years no ono so feel say flag bearership race ababeto MPP osun kokoko party ni mu no ono so se fata se yeto no so aba na odi nkuni mo obetimi abegina se omampanyini edi ama oma konkro Ghana coming 2024 esanse ni chuchu muchu na danfo pa na nado danko Akufo-Addo abedi omampini nti ono so ewo akade ene nimdia so betimi dia bu man nti ono so pese ye to ne so aba na obeye flag bearer edi ma MPP ono so de ne krata akoy omampini agiatum ama ono so aba be kan race no ho a wa shase a ono so ba be bo ntoa akwa delegate so akwa de ne nsema akoto omanim nti eno so nkomo ba akwa ebetwemu eno achi Alankojo Kyeremanteng ede ne krata ne bae no onya konya sa ne Ghana for ebehia ede ne nsema betu dwa ne Ghana for kasai na nsema a wode betu dwa no si ye si great transformation plan bia wode ba eno ne o 10 pointers indicators bia o kire mu se Ghana for na dom na MPP for ye na dom na be flag bearer na say Ghana for to abama in 2024 no be president sa great transformation plan on the abana you trying to show GTP we Ghana testers company na say Akoustic testers we Alan GTP no on the baba be adwuma na GTP no ensembe brain no more ka bibi for planting for food and job I say growing for or say farming one farm one house, one individual, one house farm as a baby sir. And also the two just say 1G, 1F, so Baba Bishimukina, ama industrialization, no, I come. And no, you know, the cocoa plan B as I edit by too sharp. And you're more boss than the say, Alankojo Kyeremanteng, say Ghana for a 2 Abamano, and MPP for 2 Abamano, a flag bearer. Now 2024, so no MPP or Sunko Krokono, dear Nimuno, Koji to me now. Nay, say Ghana, near. O see atavi atifo wa ye baba beji ni sanse industrialization no na all the baba be adwuma no ye bekwa akodi ho nkombo na bra alandele krata ekoye no omampeni hwe se wo se obi hwe echi se trade minister na odi tumi ni ekohye ye kenoforia ata ansa se onsa enkohwe echi se trade minister ana Ghana fo bebrebe anoms na nado danko Akufo-Addo osusu udwu ho keno foriata ye body tuja say finance okra mo number ye nyini mfiro no o sa the trade say akokopi ni so eno na Ghana for bebre sorry kasa ho a ma echi no na nado danko Akufo-Addo esa ye U10 say okay ono ana okan ye into a Ghana for to a weekend of rata caretaker and free home at Abua John Abu Jinapo on near Lands and Natural Resources Minister or Enkoshe Echi ma a trade ministry no and so kwa with the home come said then another year no with Ghana for then another year no the Ghana for kind and away and now say Kenufurata na hwe pressure na eba na no aka say ontimi enye biem before no so no sa ensusuya na nado fire o ka say Kenufurata enkofa trade ministry no na sa adwene na papa na Kenufurata kra na nado de sa tumi ni ma no onso wa anwene na onso gitumu ntia no so ebedi eho enkommo enu achi ukọ Agric Ministry onso so a honorable maybe sa wa kumsin and odi echi eja ne say ono so enkohwe sa aso ye ne say caretaker minister Agric esan say fusion ni Agric de omo ye anuanom ni nyina ye afare juma ani kua juma ni nyina no ni nyina ye Agric nti no if you say ne de ne kwan so a enonno enu achi na wotwe ye te say NDC party no Omukopie mu Ashanti region national executive ya to abama led by national chairman general Esidu Enketia na omu ekopie mu asawase na mentimi hwase MP any constituency chairman any party for ho no mentimi hwase na wo mu ntemu na de basabasa ye any recasem kakra eba party ni mo no it's answer unim say Ashanti region the strongest seat back NDC for the wa ho aswanse constituency seat no nti no party no etu anamon ekoho any constituency chairman any MP any constituency executive ni nyina etena ase a omo nyina akonom asumdwe buru a bibia aye kama bibia ekoso ewo ho a Esidu Nketia for the first time no or grant media interview or the two just say any GSM say wetimi SCC say asem we say Aswansi city ni dey omon pese ebefi omon sa na o share the member of parliament or Asawase so a muntaka party ni ehia na say jumaden ene adwuma so a oboma party ni or parliament no edutwa munti no omon fi say bibisa ekoba on chairman temo a na de ehaw ene bante ene de say omotimi SCC sa ensem no enu achi ada ba kaya yenuamo ma nkuma bi a mo de video a mo de betu ja say man pin na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo ni tika kraka o se bibisa o ye sabi sansensem ne baaye no school no ne authority ni take it to themselves say nkwara no be dismiss o mo free school o sanse ni o mo ye no enuamo sep na o mo ye nti ntwa kwan nti no so o mo ye o mo free school ni mo ele nkrata baaye ma ministry be kasa GS be kasa eno na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo ye president no ebra mofra awofo ade o ma no tum so o mo dwane to o mampanyi so o mampanyi emfala no tum adabra ka sanse oba jane na egu na so a yentwa entontwene na emom pepa na ye pepa nti na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo emfa nkwara no emfom so ne omobone emfa nche wo mo na omfa GS for so ene Ministry of Education omfa mofra no bone emfa nche because this means that there is enkra no omabrabo ene omadisua nyina aba awieye na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo so etie no de ose yo na ja ode mofra no enfom so ache o mama mofra no so sia no dismiss school no authority ni GS ni ministry no ehwe se nka mba dismiss nkwara no anye adwumantia no so be kwa kodi nkomo na ebusa se na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo ni intervention na wo ye no ne kwa so na se ne kwa so hwan ene emblem no force enkwara no dismiss no GS and as school no administration no and na say Ministry of Education and anye na adwuma yi eno so ye nkomo ba kwa ebe kwa ti efi ho sabra me ne okasa so aye hunhun se enche bia na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo ba be ye reshuffle na reshuffle na ba be ye no hwan ene omo ho ba be ka ministry be minister be deputy minister be DC be na ne ho ba be ka MC be na ne ho ba be ka eno so ye nkomo ba kwa ebe kwa ti ewo ho eno achi na ekubi omo say from Eagle Eye Research Center omo MPP mu omo research omo aye ni say MPC ni bebre ho no mo a omo feel say 2024 say MPP for be break it na say MPC no say omo maintain omo various constituency omo represent here MPP betimi aye break it no Greater Accra ha you know omo be kwa di nkomo na ebusa omo say omo research no susudu aben eno mu gina so omo di yes research no na sa MPC no so no number ben ena omo bo a omo fi say omo aye adwuma so say ye maintain wo mo eno achi parliament so e performance of MPs by 2022 and so be corner any MPC ni bi edi nkomo because social MPC ni bi wo hono ma 2022 say no na ye hwe e de akọ 2024 ma nke beke say omo constituency eni kwa say constituency ne kra mpo no MPC ne kwa omo hwe omo anim esan say dwuma omo ye ne de e more number kra e oho eno achi so hwe afi mu primaries NDC be ko primaries MPP be ko primaries MPC no hwan ena osusu say hwan e say yesesa no na foforo eba hwan so no ofi say wabo adwuma eno nkomo ba kwa ebedi e wo ho sede medika kan dwumadi Ghana 80 kyerwa dwumadi me amedi dwumadi ho chia me frame Kwadwo ba for tu ahene obetimi aframe KBA for short and amedi dwumadi ho chia me samre ye betwa ye ho ne akwaje nkrato ye ba ya dwumadi no eto aso na ye de ahyehye so
Holes cuisine. Media bribia me bom mrane kase. Aduane papa fie. Esanse Holes cuisine aduane. Edeye. Aduane bia wo pebia. Uba wo benya bi. Say local dishes. Ti say yan Ghana nnuane. Fufo na wo pe. Banku, emutio. Fre Holes cuisine. Any continental dishes nso. Say ye pizza na wo pe. Burger ana smoothies ahodo nyina. Holes cuisine eye bi. MMS jafo na muntimi enye aduane na enu ntino. Wadi amoni anwa ache no. Wodi Fre Holes cuisine. Say stew na wo pe anankwan na opa obeba beyama na dia show fridge mu wedi ni nkakra Holes cuisine omji orders enti se wedding na wo ye engagement funerals ana occasion bia Fre Holes cuisine senya ni pandodo tie bia omba be sortel kama from 0544 714038 Holes cuisine you go lick your fingers sir.
Ewe mo bibia akwaba edeba Ghana 80 kyerwa dwumadi so sene medika kan no ye be kwa ahoma no so na ye ni nua Francis ahenkan edi enkomo ono na ye secretary edema Ego Research Center edema de Osun Kokroko party no omo no so ma ye hwehwemu se MPP be break 8 na wo se MPC bi ene aspirant bi also omo de omo ba no mo be break 8 no se sa nkofo na amankwa dia MPP 8 no beso mo break ni de omo forget it na yeso pese ebuso omo se research na omo ye no enyina so be na omo gina ya omo de ye sa research no na MPC ni PCC no so no die na omo hu omo ho a omo feel say omo no omo de omo ba omo betimi break 8 no omo agi seat ni bebre e wo Greater Accra ha no de ama Osun Kokroko MPP party no Francis me ma kwa baba e de ba Ghana tie so e wo Akoustic TV so
mejo so me nia mpa cho resource.
Your friend Kwadwo Afo.
Kwadwo Afo.
Yes sir.
Fisha fanso.
Afisa say na when you scan na o ma me adwuma ye.
Amen.
Na Francis that sorry and ya say mo the research bi aba to dwa say Greater Accra say MPP e be break 18 no mo win more seater mo aspirant bi ni candidate bi on ma was omo no mo de omo ba na omo ebeji eye seat na omo sa e break 18 no enhwehwemu no enyina so be na mo ye ya mo de ye sa enhwehwenu na mo kra no ego eye research center no kra no da be na mobile
me pacho me da shi ebre am se medical echia etifo ne ahwefo a omonyamre ambiti sangri Eagle Eye Center am se NTP amanyokoi omo woni media woni ye yene dodo na yeduma ne predictions no so no dodo no so no aiden abem ye be sha tell me ameni utifo no ahwefo emirate no last elections are home. Yeah, predictions are yeah, no. So yeah, how you need and can be almost about 78 to 80% was because of advice yeah, yes, the two and this time around coming about now, Abambia no say oh power and dynamics from quite different from say overcall into an election ukita power. Now your research I use so no. I catch it for say this is not the last. We do about 3 of it. This is the first one. I got the new eye the member and only finally. Going forward, make us a party no enemy. And I you know so idea you know. But yeah, constituency see go assurance no assurance or more that. It means so be a omako lucy. And it means so you be a new person. Now coming back to the substantive issue, constituency will be also say orphan constituency. Let me begin with the orphan constituency. A fresh candidate and a ever. Being it fresh, you know, not the last candidate or no. Lucy, all right. But over Yema man Lucy this time around now, party no and there's not a ground small. It to me, I won't be it to me solve the situation. Now, consensus in the party no carry that I will win that. But this time around now we are saying a different candidate is coming. The reason being that I want to either say a swing and as a candidate is not a war for the party's sake, you know. Members now any constituency for they are falling apart with the person. And eventually was a fresh candidate now because we are seeking for that candidate to come. Now you conform with every constituency now. Let me even leave the constituency as a greater Accra, for example. Every electoral area piano and every constituency they will rep L. And those reps, you know, some of them are even party delegates, and some of them are party members. They work closely with the executives to make sure the parties are placed wherever they want to speak. Now, the sampling any later now, we asked executives, we asked party voting members, we even went to the extent of speaking to some MCs. We even spoke to some of the party aspirants that are more interested, you know. It's unfortunate to know why you to me contact any man and make us because there were 2 other surveys to do before we finish and we conclude with whatever analysis that we brought on board. Okay. Now whatever they said is what we brought on board and then young Kasaya didn't any outro. And so we do not expect say Obi ever fan or say a bufu survey. It is left to you to go and do your homework. And we are now be right. But we are left with 2 more surveys to do to complete the survey that we're going to do. Having said this, now, I don't know if you want to ask a counter question.
Okay. Right. So me share a more list I'm presenting and starting from the orphan constituencies now. Who share baby to say Tama East. I say modi your honorable AJ. Honorable AJ. But Obi say Obi to say na toshi. Obi to say hello, Otemenka. Aha. What show Obi to say na toshi. Na toshi abeye MP for so many years and wako. But me share mo report ni mo na toshi as a back. Why na toshi this time?
As a journalist, I would believe you say you also understand me say the intelligence are the PK. I will not come out on air and then speaking about it. The first question you should ask yourself is that is Natoshi interested in the seat again? If she is interested in the seat, then my survey could either prove right or not. If she is not interested at all, then I might be lying. If I should say.
Me too.
The first question you should ask yourself, even before you ask me this question, is that is Natoshi still interested in the seat? Perhaps she is looking at something else. But if she is still interested, she has supporters that are following her to come back to that seat again. Then that question should be asked in a different angle altogether.
It's you.
And based upon what we chanced upon, certainly we could not be able to speak to everybody. But then as a sample, number I pick, what we picked on the ground, that is what we have. It is left to somebody who thinks otherwise to do other things otherwise.
Not just say Natoshi na krano mo contacting no ana Natoshi ankaza campus ko medicate say bia Natoshi scam.
When you ask me the question, the first question that I'm asking you is that if Natoshi herself, have you yourself as a radio station or as a media station contacted Natoshi to find out to say so, and the question over the man.
Sir, may no make me speaking from your mom find this amomodiaba because Natoshi they haven't spoken to any Natoshi. But and on a man here me one was say na abeye MP for several years and on wa koye and a Carlos Aba. Until why this time na say U10 as Aba because MPP no Tema West omuni men and now women are betimi Aba apart from Natoshi coming back again.
My brother. In this political life, you would also understand me and believe it. The fact is, we are contesting. Nobody will see that some means the person might not come back. People do contest at places. They leave the place and go other places and contest. They win or they lose.
Oh, no, it's true.
So it will not be a breaking news for Natoshi to say she's coming back.
Oh, very well. Okay. Okay, and your man and Uncle Honor for the meantime. And the info bit is Oba a year Adenta. Minim say Akoustic menu racing him or declaring intentions of person contesting for primaries. And minimum bit say Kwesi Ofosu Baba Tofik so I declaring intentions say on super so call between Akoustic and Baba, a dear Namu ya mu choose Akoustic ahead of a year Baba.
Okay. Talking of Adenta constituency. Adenta, I know say Kwesi Obenfosu has showed interest. I know say Akoustic many has shown interest. I know one Obi Nati has shown interest. I know there is one other person who is also showing interest. In fact, there are two. But because me they will not point blank on it. I cannot chance on it. But between the three, we chose Honorable Akoustic. And the reason being that we spoke to a number of executives across the electoral areas. Yes, Baba Tofik has been in the constituency for long. They have worked with him as a youth organizer. But then, looking at the situation now, the swing issue with the constituency, Akwaye offered constituency. Apart from Frances, Oba, Omdene, about contest, you can be and say sometime now when with Akoustic name now, they feel very comfortable because these things say, I say she flows with the people and has the people at heart. But you never come to my that is not Jane Yagini. We spoke to delegates, we spoke to some ordinary members of the constituency, our party executives. And we ask them, say, NDC, Oma to the EBA, MPP, Oma to the EBA, even to the other parties. And what we picked on the ground now, we saw, say, Akoustic menu was on top.
Okay, very well. And Oba Anya so too, so I didn't say, Pemomo Savino, Mode, Honorable Ayoko Botri, Ayoko, and so I say, Natoshi, and Ayoko, or what interest say or person Samra Bakana?
So, like I said again, even with relation to identical constituency, we were able to speak to Akoustic Minister. And then she told us, yes, she's coming for the concert. And also to with the honorable we gave for the contest, that is I come with you. Then the rep and the Kasai.
Okay.
And with everything I achieved, with the people that we spoke to as a sample data and outside the box, yes, she had her own fault, but it was like people were still interested in her.
Okay. And tonight I say Sankofa.
You understand me?
All right. Okay. So, Francis, you share a year Dome Kwabinya. Proud to 2020 elections, Prime Minister Ekoye Ekili contested and 8 votes per and a separate Adjwasafo and Okwe. And after Adjwasafo absence in Parliament in this annual, do you think say Adjwasafo coming back, this time, all year so hard, say or so on keeping at Parliament in the seat, and I say Prime Minister on Jeja no to say Bakona Okwe. Enya upper hand and kaka krebianka okwe yine fi hono but
Domekwadenya is a swing between the internal politics that they're going to do. Adjoa has fallen apart with some party delegates and executives, but even with that, and for that, so an asset now. The probability of Adjoa and then Okwe taking it is based upon the outcome of the primaries. Now, if Adjoa is able to do a 75% win of the primaries, she's taking the seat.
Okay.
Now, if she should go down to 60% or even 50%, the general election is gone. That is why I said that this is the first story.
Okay.
Do you understand me?
Okay. Good. All right. So, and me jao krama wakono. Ushe baby to say, Okankwe North, Offan constituency, can cranche by primaries with Fuseni, Fuseni Ewini, but Fuseni Koye no Olusu City no to Tariza Awuni of NDC. Now, Pemu Savino, Mose can cranche and a PCR. Obetimi AG City in the ama the MPP. As at now, a lot of people also show interest. Obiti say Kofinya Akon and the rest so about joining race. Don't you think say giving an equal platform, maybe a different candidate to wait me abba because Ken Cranche Fuseni, Omumi onu ne koya Omulusu City to the NDC. Maybe I'm here fresh face.
Okay. Now, Ken Cranche Fuseni and the others. Politics and this game of politics is all about numbers and fame. Okankwe North being at the middle belt of the capital city has been looking for somebody who has not fame in the name. If he went into this election, a fresh election, and this is for LPG is as their chairman, he would not like to lose certain positions and certain places like that. Which especially from my capture data. What am I saying?
Sure.
Now, Kyeremanteng has the name. Even outside the box of the NPP, I would mean, we at that constituency, the reps, told me, say, they have these moto guys and a bit of these quarters around the place. Now, after speaking to them, most of them were even told voters who are not with the party directly. But they were like, can be. Now, what it means is that even after losing the election, Kyeremanteng has not been sleeping. He's been doing something special. Personally, I have not met Kyeremanteng. I don't know him.
Okay.
I listen to me.
Okay.
But that is what we pick from the ground.
All right.
And to summarize whatever thing that I'm saying, I don't have any problem with whoever the research you don't speak for.
Okay.
That is what was brought out from the ground. It is left to you to do your work to make sure the result overtakes. But like I said, we are left with 2 more to bring out.
All right.
And
Okay.
whatever thing that comes out is for the interest of the party NPP, not me.
All right. So very well. You share baby to say odododio mo 2 aspirants na modi o mobile. Saso na uba ayewaso West Ogun so 2 aspirants. Why 2 aspirants? Want me and decide on.
It is 2 aspirants because I told you that we still left 2 more of the survey to complete our survey.
So between 2 no my second survey ni beba no betimi a split ama mo nya baako because if for obi ti say ni nante banamana over the years wakwa akobia no akolusi na wo hwe obi ti say ayawaso wesa Lydia say one na incumbent and obaye no so no oye adwuma so why someone want to uproot her
Minya so over here survey ni any sample na ba out na because I see go company you tin for African candidate ama.
Sure.
It's because the human who to me show them no one be company be sound to give you a farmer. It should be credible. What am I saying?
That's it.
If you remember candidates be any offended, remember team be also any offended. This is what we brought out.
Okay.
Do your own homework. Ask why it is like that. I will be.
That's it.
So until we bring the rest, go and do your homework.
So interestingly, you be trying for the second survey no na ya hear the outcome because me ni mo nya adwen ewo constituency bi but say na odi kan say we am first survey because o show baby to say Ablekumanov Sheila to go for the seat in the wedding because me nya adwen because so share the performance I don't think say Sheila a bit me break 8 you know fine although say a MPP stronghold and the NDC at Ablekumanov no more strong say almost strong candidate and I think say Kasa sitting with Sheila no MPP be lose sa sitting but me ni mo nya adwen wo but na me kan ye no wo show be to say anya so tum so there I think say you hear change because MP no are more number into ono no say ensesa no enti no so there any kwan so no but ayoko no
number we mo le dire ba choice
me so be kan enti na me ka say ebi wo ho a me ni mo nya adwen what you say because who your survey yes monitoring because we go to the constituencies and also about the almost about how they are feeling in their various constituencies and the municipalities. Do you understand?
I understand.
Yes, so you know agree. Baby to say Madina say Robert Lamptey, I know him very well. Said this man wanted to contest for the Akwatia city, but almost Akwatia or heading. So being so smart and Madina so the why Juma 1 or 2 or Honoma or Teho until I think say coming to Madina no and so delegate in the be decided. Well be to say Osha baby to say protocol I think say Harry guy the constituency no be happen because we homeboy and we youth why Juma because against Prince and Okra do baby no ye manipulation me na ma Prince ko no kon so kolusu so Harry good o she baby to say trouble Moses enim kra de eni kwa so obabiem kra obakra o monto ma no nti Gloria and so enye we but Patrick Boama coming back because I learned say Patrick say on babiem.
You learned that Patrick is not coming back.
Sure.
But like I said again, this is politics. What am I saying?
Sure.
At the end of the day now, it is not you or myself or any of us in the military who becomes an MP or who becomes the flag bearer.
Okay. Matthias.
Delegate can always be with you. But at the end of the day now, going into an election, you should get prepared. Now, surveys are not brought for the interest of a particular candidate. At least you cannot tell me say the Eagle Eye is working for all these constituencies on the survey number at the moment.
Matthias,
it is a survey that has come out. Okay. It is left to whoever is not in favor or is not appeased with the favor to know his or her homework right.
All right. So
after the candidates that are coming,
okay,
you have to ask yourself, say, are those candidates coming really or not?
Okay.
If they are not coming and their names are out, then it makes the survey wrong.
Okay.
Maybe it is an alert to give to whoever is also there. But I'm telling you, this is a survey we have done. This is the first one we've done. We left with the second and the third.
Okay. So when
for aspirants,
Kasa.
So for aspirants who think that the survey is not all that good for them, yes, I understand them. They can also work their own way out, do their own politics. Maybe they might have their own fault. Let them do their own homework. But this is what Eagle Eye has brought out.
All right. Okay. So after somebody survey nearby, feedback need to say from the various constituencies and the aspirants.
Honestly, you are not the first person I'm speaking to. Even today, I was talking to about 4 constituencies. I was talking to somebody from Ashama. I was talking to somebody from Okankwi. I was talking to somebody from Tepa West. And I'm not sure you're the last person I'm going to speak to today.
Sure.
I can also keep on coming. But like I said, it's service to mankind, to country, to party, to everybody around.
So we have few months to go for the primaries. So when are we expecting the second and the third survey?
Just like you had this one, you have it. We are at the sampling stage of the second one. We're hoping that this week, early next week, we should be in the second one.
So in the second one, do we foresee a change or?
I cannot preempt on phone because we are a team that work on the research. I am just a secretary. I sit in the meetings and I see whatever goes on. What we penalize on is what I speak on.
So you yourself. So you yourself, you think say all this survey now, the seats in our MPP can recapture all the seats in 2024 in Greater Accra?
That is what the survey speaks about.
But is it possible?
It is possible. I don't think a party goes into an election to think that we are going to spend money on this constituency just to try our finger.
All right. Francis, me na wase na me fa wonsi hanom ti bibia ni a ye beba waso ne no wati nkomo me da se ne wada je ne obra ogemae. All right. Fantastic. Entino na Francis ye ahankan na ye ni kodi nkomo efa MPP survey bia omode ababa betuja omo se from Agric Research Center omo Greater Accra MPP na omo yes research ni nyina ne se revenue mu oya kodi MP Sheila Bates eko break it anya so tum so je say mun ni candidate akofa doctor health screening ede naba doctor health screening amano mo number mu ko fo bi odo na track nwa no so over 20 years said the neighbor that is so tum mu mpem koso ana ada braka ego iPhone mu nkona mu samra bi nkola mun samra bi enti no no eye nkomo a egudi ewo honom enti no MCR ya fa eye ablikuma north videos ne pictures no enfan to screen so yankike bi ntreshela bisan se omo ablikuma north no omo bre ablikuma north for bre because we MP na co parliament. Now you rate MP's performance of parliament now to 202 out of 275 MPs are. Now you say sa na constituency be ye e kwanfon na manfo wa hewe bi street pa o enti imagine say say what sa kwan we so ufie na e sa kwan we so na wa to car ana say ebia emergency bi esi na ambulance baba be fa nipa e de na kwa sign a situation e be ye Honorable Member of Parliament for Ablekuma North. So ufie ni o, ekwan we so na otiko ufie. Na eye emergency BC. Na ye baba be transport to the pano e de na free. Sa ekwan we so e de na call the emergency center ho a na sa kwan we su na de fa say ene be ye enti imagine say wote sa eye constituency we mu na wo fie drains we ene da wo fie nim ene nsu ato a edi ene besi imagine say wote constituency we mu hwe kwan e da ho na wasi fie na wa penti fie no na nsu ato na ateche abeta kwan mu a imagine anase nsu ato na ho aflade a na wie na be ka chem say wo ye hair screen a enya atwetwe na atwetwe ye because reverend what is that kwan we so a only malaria only diarrhea mukwa muntamu nwa eti sa wo ye MP na sa manfo te sa kwan we so eti sa kro we mu a ebe no mapomu de SCPS ta eti se rate na to so 202 o parliament a se be parliament kwa me feel say omkroma ye bi costo say komo 275 no ena the interesting thing is enye remote area o the heart of Accra ekwan ya huhu nyina reverend enye say bia ekura bi ase o nyameche odokwo kwashibu ena sa kwa we nyina o etina parliament wona wote no woni Roads and Highways Minister na te ho o MP Roads and Highways Minister so wa kasa wo party mu nipa etidie na si hu kwan say honorable Sheila Battles obekọ amakwata ho say honorable because it 20 akwan e wo ho no mo e wo ho nyina no honorable enye into honorable woni eba Rose for nkasa woni Fida Rose for nkasa no mo begu ma akwan no so ma me impossible e separate e polo mo ni begu sukra na eye chen say e be too dusty like this so from member of parliament afesun ye as a member of parliament ubeye bibia ma manfo a wo say hair screening na manfo be no mo nyare se bete kwan we so bete bronu we so bete constituency we mu a emfuturo na me hu mi komi mu entontom na ehwemie etebe de ne yare enti se wa ye kwan no na wa asfalt kwan na ebe de na nipa obaba be hair screening mi busa o honorable Esla Owusu Ablekuma West oya hair screening mane manfo honorable Patrick Yaboama Okankwe Central oya hair screening mane manfo the answer is no because omo making sure omo various constituencies na omo wono ya asfalt kwan no and now no kra no yes I asfalt kwan from Pokra no this MPs no say see to it say omo constituencies akwan kra ya asfalt dada no yes I asfalt that is development but over Ablekumanov MP oya hair screening amane manfo over anya so tuo afesu ye MP owa hanum anya so tuo hair screening oya mane manfo enne that's efuturo na ekọ amanfo fie na ewu amanfo hini enso ye wo MP ye wo MC ewo these two constituencies ni ebidi water tanker ede nam eye various constituency ede water eye dust no se de be ye omo manfo eheli eye dust e mo omo koyi nyare e ma MP wusika wo de be hair screen no on fa nya bibi foforo no MP se mo yare a me ba be ye mo hair screening so me ye mo a wa otie o yare mama para mama ajibido wa wo ye mu tunu susu no mama ORS na mama Martin Slave Assault hwe kwan pa Greater Accra kwan anipa fa so ko ni fie na mo so makwa survey a mo sa de sa nipa na ba to say e be break it ono no say de ne ma ne be break it akwa na I say ade anchinti me de ma na to fobo uni die mame ti yo ti sa kwan we so ablekuma no na wo papa baba be di MP 3 times baba minister and they have no ka say wo papa e god board chairman and two papa a big fish e wo abem and you can't use your father's legacy ultimately you su papa kran fa near the lobby and fam pe impute to fam constituency Uba SMPD na watimi aye. Ye ba roads hwe kwan e wo. Ye ba water system a de na watimi aye, drainage system de na watimi aye. Education. Nkra ko chobi isi na ko cheche mathematical set de ma o ma na so organize free classes de ma o ma. Eno no de na waye. E de na waye as a member of parliament. We mu nyina ti kronwa from MP. MP die na nya beauty contest o. Na akwa wa support ni na wa kala wani wa kwa tra no ma enya beauty contest. Mu ti kronwa no mu na edu elections mu delegates so mu ni mu left and right. Ni e be cheche ni o ma a na ma kwa to aba ma mo. Hwe kwan ya lipa fa so ko ni fie. Hwe kwan ya lipa fa so ko ni fie. Uti constituency we mu. From so we MP. Uti constituency himself from MC. Honorable Kofi Ofori. Bella. Ablekumanov MC. Unu MP. Mo number. Ablekumanov for some more number. Nanya politics obi ani am an appointment. Ejuma ye de mo muni mu ejuma o. Ye mfa ejuma mo obi o aye bibi. Obi di sika be boa party ani am an position. The better that this thing go say made it 4.5 billion. I repair a piloder and I didn't crack cost to 2 billion. Just imagine you pay from DC. I'm on my appointment. Yan kwa man so na ye Dr. Walanyo economist ni nkomo e wo ho no memfa Ghana ye exchange program finance minister ni IMF ediaba na yen hwe hawa bond holders ni treasure mo bonds no kumu na yenye na de nche e wo ho dog me ma wachi ma akwa baba Ghana ti so
yo mo to say
oh yesu adom ye ho ye
yo
dog before say e be call e bond no ni IMF nsensem no dog o constituency be bia wote no o MP o ya de o ya de
ai
dog constituency be mu na wo
mi wo lejo kuku teshi
lejo kuku na ese ben Benjamin
teshi nungwa wa Accra
awu nungwa na wo teshi wo teshi ntina ese wo Ben Aiku na ye wo MP
sa
honorable Ben Aiku na wo NDC
wa ya de kakra
Ben Aiku lejo kuku okay na ese ono so no first time ni
the first time
waya de na mo ho no akwan ne mu nsuo bibia kama
oh kwan de asen oto I think the whole of Greater Accra is Teshi area. Their roads are very bad. The west roads are all in Teshi now.
Hey. That's can I say mo to Ablekumanov?
Oh. At the end of every month, we shocks birthday.
Na enti MP ni sa de na momo ya fa do wa mama akwan nyina teacher pansa.
I think last time we succeeded bringing the road minister to the constituency. And he came to do the survey and said, most of the roads will be factored into 2023 budget. Because it's an area that is linking Spinters Road, linking Tema, linking Ashama, linking a major Accra, main Accra, and that of Medina. So Teshi is becoming the center of Accra.
But say main road in there, I think that my main road from Tema to Labadi.
It's still under construction.
Yeah.
They have not yet finished, but most parts are now very motorable. Asphalt road.
But all him said MP's ranking by 2022. Benaiku, Lejakuku, Otoso 108, 108 when you're 46.6%. Or your NDC MP. Now buying any abemu. And so what me abon home on day. Oba Ablekumanova, MP no one or MPP ni. Anya so tum MP no one or MPP ni. Ablekumanov, MP no one onya Otoso 202. 202 onya a year 29 202 or onya 29.7%. Into the total one Benaiku from the NDC Lejokuku about home on day.
I would say some of the MPs know a opportunist. Most of them know the competence and the capacity is not there. But because of the partisan nature of selecting a candidate, that's why most of the times the parties rather select wrong people. Because sometimes they are only looking at the loyalty of the candidate and the person have money. And so at the end of the day, they are not looking at the person's competency. So most of the MPP MPs were not performing this time well.
Because Udi Badeba Kyeremanteng cases here, Oba Anya so tuma MP no one or also 174, onya 35.8%. And Ushemwa, the former MP no waha we buy no, Shelley Akoboche, where Foreign Affairs Minister. And Tinu or Minister or Cabinet. At the same time, was top notch or no club me a convincing in terms of lobbying for development in the constituency, no, obey me a wow. But it seems that said all kind of wrong choice of candidates, you know, and Akofa range in Aba 174, 35.8% compared to NDC MP.
Well, we say sometimes the internal politics, is quite more dangerous than external one. In the sense, maybe the former MP, the candidates within the party, is not the current MP. And most of the times, with the internal politics, the previous one would also like the current one to fail, so that their candidate. I'm not saying that is exactly what is happening there, but the internal politics sometimes is more dangerous. And when it comes to that level, instead of the two sides to come to a compromise and forge for unity for the constituency, they would rather be fighting each other indirectly. And for once that happens, the constituency will be denied its major share of national development.
And its share of national development. Dog, Usha MPs are to Abama or performance yeah, base man. And don't wait me to translate on the economy performance and the IMF.
I will say, I think Ghana itself, the economy is in serious crisis. And even the way the economy is not the way exactly we are presenting it. Because if we present it beyond certain threshold, it may affect our international image. And it will also create national security crisis for us. It will bring the grounds for instability and insecurity. And the economy there is already going through some fragile moment. And I think government needs to be extra serious in addressing issues. Yes, I think this 2023 is likely to be like 1983. The same scenario, the same presentation. If you compare what is likely to happen or what has started happening in 2023, it's just similar to 1983.
Now, Reverend, before I say we call last year and your prediction be about the dollar say by December maybe about 20 cedis went over. But do December so dollar drop here about 7 cedis. Prediction do you think I
think the prediction has rather worked.
Hey.
Because yes, the prediction has rather worked.
But say 7 cedis, 8 cedis within January, December.
Yes, I will explain to you.
Okay.
I will say the prediction said by 20th of December, if care is not taken, as a dollar to the cedi will be 20 cedis to a dollar. Now, because of that, we wrote to Bank of Ghana and that of Finance Ministry, indicating our predictions. Now, I think the government will have also analyzed it very well and realized that prediction will work, because around 14th, 10th, 13th of December, the dollar was almost like 15 cedis. And so at the end of the day, then government decided that we have a reserve dollar. Normally, we have a reserve dollar in December. That is what the Bank of Ghana used to import rice, import chicken, that's poultry, import tomato paste, import wheat, and also import sugar into the country. So Bank of Ghana, realizing that prediction is likely to happen, then they have reversed their decisions that last year they won't use our reserve dollars to purchase any of these commodities into the country. Anything. With that, they were able to disperse the reserves dollar into the local economy for local demands, and that have saved the cedi. Now, the adverse effect of that decision too is that once you refuse to import these commodities into the country, definitely because of high demand, there will be scarcity of those commodities in the market. Mm-hmm. That's why you see that when the cedi was gaining strength against the dollar, still the inflation was going higher, because the commodities were getting reduced in the market, and more money chasing fewer goods set in. So if not because Bank of Ghana has decided not to use our reserve dollars to import these commodities into the country, by 20th to 25th December, the cedi to the dollar will be going like 22, 24 cedis to a dollar. And so Bank of Ghana has no option than to do that. But the effect of it is that in the subsequent weeks, we'll be having higher level of inflation. That will lead to high cost of living. That will lead to high cost of doing businesses. And that will also lead to reductions in the standard of living. And exactly that is what we are seeing now.
Okay. Doc, we share the issue about this domestic exchange program, Finance Ministry as part of IMF conditionalities. No. Right now, it seems bondholders, pension fund managers, Ubia is running away from this exchange program, calling for exemption. Are they to Ubia journey from this exchange program?
One thing is certain, government is not sincere with the whole transaction, and that is creating the fear and panic. That's one. Two, what we say is there was a contractual agreement between two parties, government of Ghana and corporate organizations or individual bondholders. And so there was an agreement that is binding the two parties. And so government cannot just get up and take a unilateral decision. But what we've seen is that government has taken a unilateral decision. Unilateral decision means that you just decide what to do without consulting or contacting the other partner. And in business transactions, it's not acceptable. And if care is not taken, whatever these individual bondholders or corporate organizations takes the government to any competent court of law, government will not even win this case by 5%. They won't get. At almost 100%, government will be wrong. And that may also be grounds for judgment debts. And so, from the onset, when we say government indicators, the various individual bondholders are exempted, and that the pensions and all others rather will be affected. Then those pensions platforms, they revolt. Once they revolt, government knowing very well that it may lead to judgment debt. So they have rescinded their decisions. They reversed that decision. The government have now make a U-turn to say that rather they want to bring the anger on individual bondholders. Before government realizes these individuals that government thinks because they are not united, they are just various individuals so they can knock their heads together and have their way. These people also came together to form a coalition. And it will be very difficult for government to have it. So I believe that today being the final day, government should be able to extend this by 10 working days. By then, they will be able to have more time to engage this coalition of individual bondholders, so that government will try to convince them to win them to their interest. And yes, I don't think that government will get it easy, because definitely, if the people resist, government has no option than to refund their investment to them. And we as a country don't have money to do that. And so that may take us to court and judgment that issues will arise. So as for the court, you don't say because you are a government power. There are procedures, there are standards, there are practices, there are conventions. So at the end of the day, government should be able to have these various individual bondholders on roundtable discussions, and let's all see the way forward.
Now, Doc, we share the exchange program. Now, how feasible is it? And we share the air so very successful.
Oh, it won't be successful. Most of the things government is saying are all political information. And in reality, that's why almost every 2 weeks, government keep on changing their stories, the informations within the system. Since beginning of last year or mid of last year. So government keep changing its position and its information every single month. And so what even shows that even from next year, government will not come out to say that there is no money at all. So everybody has lost their investment. And so definitely it's just a cock and bull stories. The government has not been too much serious about this whole issue.
So, Doc, right now, as I'm speaking to you, a group from Pension Bondholders Forum. Right now, the petition president and the finance minister a weeks ago on this bond exchange program for exemption. But are not successful. Today, they are also going back to do similar things. And advice ben if it's keep on failing now, advice ben
Or if there is only one option. If they fail, they only have to the court of law. And I think the courts will upheld their plea, because it's an agreement. You can't abrogate a contract between two parties without the consent of the other. And so definitely it will be against government. But I think it's only good that they explore the various local mechanisms before they head to the court. So government shouldn't be arrogant towards them, because they are not begging government for a favor. It's their own money, it's their own resources. So at this time, government should have rather be seen to be begging these people. But it's like government's posture is that this is what we want to do. If you like it or not, this is what we want to do. If you try that with economic decisions, government will be very sorry.
Okay. So, Major Amawakokrano, maybe say are Ghanaians ready to support government for government to also achieve this Ghana Beyond Aid initiative? Because over the years, but this time our government want to stop this borrowing, these homegrown policies to generate to govern the country. Are Ghanaians ready?
Well, since the Fourth Republic, the truth is that since the Fourth Republic, this government have the highest number of social intervention policies and programs which could have helped to transform the country. But it's like gradually Ghanaians have seen that even the government is not committed to what they claim they want to do. And the government has lost Ghanaians' interest, and the Ghanaians have lost interest in the government. And if, as a government, your citizens have lost interest in you, I don't see the probability that they will be able to support you. And so I don't believe that Ghanaians are ready to support the government again. simply because they realize government hasn't been sincere by their promises and their utterances. And the posture of government doesn't shows that we are in difficult times and we really need every Ghanaian on board. Government is always doing things by themselves. A few people who are in power doing things by themselves without not carrying Ghanaians along. And so it will be very, very difficult unless we embark on a strong public education. Let's resource the National
NCC
Commission for Civic Education and other civil society organizations that seems to be neutral. But if you bring the partisan ones, you worsen the situations altogether.
Dog, after Alan Kyeremanteng's resignation from the Trade Ministry, Akoustic resignation from the Ministry of Agric, 2023, send economy and life after them, economy never say.
Well, these are the two major sensitive areas of the economy. These are the productive sectors of the economy. And so if we see these major ministers resigning, the indications that the government needs to do everything possible to have a substantive minister for these two key positions. If not, I think the 2023 is going to be a very difficult year for us, to be very difficult already. The food inflation is so high, meaning we are struggling to achieve food security and water security. And so if the minister is no more there or no longer there, and somebody is only a caretaker is not the same as the owner of a property. And so definitely government needs to put its foot down before it becomes too late.
All right, Reverend Bija Omoakokrano, I learn say you have indication, you have intention to contest for the flag bearership coming 2024, and on the Krebe.
Well, I think by and large, a few Ghanaians or some Ghanaians wanted something quite different from maybe NDC and NPP, even though they have also done their best. Ghanaians want something neutral. Putting the interests of the state first. So I've been receiving calls for some time now to consider, and I'm still considering that. And if the Almighty says yes, you should go. Why not? Then I should be able to consider that to help our mother Ghana. But all the same, governance is all about teamwork. So whether you win or not, you need others to work with you. And so whether others win or not, they also need you to work with them. So it's a teamwork. All must be done in the interest of the state. And so you don't need to wait to become a president before you make an impact. And so that is why we are doing all this for these past 7, 8 years, 9 years, without any salary from anybody. But we still helping Mother Ghana. But it's a very good section and interest people are expressing, and definitely when the time is drawing near, we'll see what the Lord will do for us.
Reverend Medasepa any o time o de amaye na ebrani so na wabo ya home mu na yesu ya hwede yesu betima. I wish you all the best and have a great day.
All
right. It's Reverend Dr. Sam Walanyo, or economist, or no society, a year of Poma, Udini Sofoni, and Nikodin Como, a domestic exchange program, a finance minister, any IMF for the Aba. One more, a pension scheme, so any bondholders, no, or more Akaye papa, Nina say, if you say, what now do you see cancer, so you can buy a big contra amount, you never tried or the amount within 5 years, you know. Wow, sika say oje 300 cedis aban say 300 now oje no every year bia mema o 50 Ghana nti no just imagine wow do sika so untimi nkyere sika no how obedi no eno no ne nkomo aye kodi ho no kyere say afi no say yantoto ye ne oma ye a oman ni emu be ye den na me sika sem a atoba ha eno achi no sade to dwa say bond holders and say exchange program ne kwan a aban afaso ne timamufo ene ankrankre edi no entwaye nti ono de nigidie ni se sa ehihye ya aban de ba na hwe ya na anya adwuma because aban pese sebi obu Ghana for kwasia no enkomo ewo ho enti dwumadi ne Ghana eti kire wadwun dwumadi se ne bi ka kan no enkomo bebre na ewo ho no ye be pon 11 na ye bibia aba awie e twa akwaje nkrato ye ba enkomo aka no ye be to aso na bibia aye kama ho enyu afidie ni mfria stay tuned.
Akoustic TV, authentically innovative.
Holes cuisine. Media bribia me bom mrane kase. Aduane papa fie. Esanse Holes cuisine aduane. Edeye. Aduane bia wo pebia. Wo ba wo benya bi. Say local dishes. Ti say yan Ghana nnuane. Fufo na wo pe. Banku, emutio. Fre Holes cuisine. Any continental dishes nso. Say ye pizza na wo pe. Burger ana smoothies ahodo nyina. Holes cuisine eye bi. MMS jafo na muntimi enye aduane na enu ntino. Wadi amoni anwa ache no. Wo de fre Holes cuisine. Say stew na wo pe anankwan na opa obeba beyama na dia show fridge mu wedding nkakra Holes cuisine omji orders enti se wedding na woye engagement funerals ana occasion bia for Holes cuisine senya nipa ndodo otie bia omba besote kama from 0544 714038 Holes cuisine you go lick your fingers sir.
It's time to worship the Father in spirit and in truth. Your worship is your worship that takes you to God. Akoustic TV brings my worship to you. Sensational, supernatural, charismatic. By worship on Akoustic TV, you will be touched, you will be transformed, and you will experience the presence of God. My worship on Akoustic TV every Wednesday 2 p.m. prompt. Join us to worship and your life will never be the same. My worship is all about Jesus.
And there is no one like
Welcome back. Yemobibia akwabasa edeba jumedi atuni di Ghana eti our Akoustic TV so yakwaje nkrato. Yada so se o atwe mu na otwen ema yakwaje nkrato ye ba. Ye se ne bidi kaka jumedi ne Ghana eti kire wadwen ayeguso ayeje adwen kire no ewo ehonom komo bebre na yatwetwe ewo jumedi ne so wa wo join your Facebook, YouTube no. Ma o messages ne embrace and say jumedi ne no na ADA wo kire wadwen ana ajaye so yakan ma ewiase ne Ghana nyina ehu wo soso wadwen kire efa jumedi ne sansan nyame nkwa ene eye wona me ne omo eye interviews no na edi nkomo na emo so a wo hwe na wo so wutie e Facebook ene eye WhatsApp no na ye ne mo edi nkomo ewo ho no enti no na wo de wadwen kire eso abana bibia aye kama ewo sanse mu onso ani onipa mo so mu epia ya ana etimi edru esro honom enti no mo ma mo messages no enkoso embra se de medical kan no na wo twetwe mu na nya ne nte ese ukọ eye school pon ba akọ ewo east north east and ase upper east de be to dwane se emofra bi agent tie wo honom no ma church for if we so ma ye aniamo ho a omu ye so mo be yi mofra na free school ni mo san se omo akwa di Ghana man payni ho eye FL ekika nsem eye video bi ka se Ghana man payni obi ani tikele nkele adwene bi ani ni trim sebi ema school mpenifo no so se mofra no ani amon ho a omo ye no ense emfata mofra no no omo ye emma omo ko school China SHS ewo upper west anase upper east bibisa ena sa ensem ne ba ensem ne sie busumi bebre ena etwemu but ye di bro nya yiwie na mpenifo ehwe school no so de omo decision ba se enkra no ma dismiss omo free school ni na no ena Ghana man penyin na do dan kwa akufo ado ba no so adabraka elia no na mmofra no awofo aba bedwa to Ghana man penyin se ba bi aduru ne je so de na no to science ensem no sanse mo dismiss enkra na free school no so mo ka se mo sa do mo ko school fofora beka se omusu eno mo ban ntie bia na anje omo na yese omo mo masua mo pese omo je o man ni mo na yese eba wie ya anisa na Ghana man pin na do dan kwa kufu ado so ye obatampa no ye Japan no onso etie awofo no ene mmofra no esufre ena omo ka kire won se saadia ono man pin na do kufu ado do de na esi asem no so nti mmofra no mo san come back to classroom no omo kosua ade nti eno no eye eniji sem ba kwa beto edwa ewo ho no nti ye bekọ ahoma no so na ye ne won no ewo enwoma sua ni mu no omunim de ewo enwoma sua mu no bia kwa kodi nkomo ne yabucha won se saa anamonto ya Ghana man pin etu ye no na ye ne kwan so eno achi so no school no decision no muteki se omo dismiss nkwara no na eye ne kwan so ena biem so mofra no so eniamo ho a omo ye no so no na esefata nti eno no ene nkomo ye bekọ akwakote ewo ho ye ne omo a abatan ni bi bedi nkomo na ya ti omo so efa se obatan se ena so otete omofra na abofra kra suban ben ena so odanadi ewo empenifo anim ana se be bibia a obeduru bia no suba ben na so odanadi ema yehu se ampa wo ya abofra pa ufi efipam agane ena papa ena etete wo eno yebakwa kodi enhu enkomo se de medika kan na wo hwewie na NDC for ekoye unity talks and I say omuko smoky peace pipe ewo Ashanti region Aswase constituency to be precise, led by the national chairman, the newly elected national chairman General Johnson Esiedun Ketia, and the general secretary, and other executive more party in the mummy who obiti say to be kwachi mo eka team no ho omo koya omo ni impedifo Aswase constituency transia omo ekotwehwe nkomo efa ntawantawa na babeto member of parliament Asawase honorable Muntaka Mubarak ene ni constituency chairman entemu a na ama constituency ni mu aye he no omo ekotoatoa ACC ma bibia eye kama ho a Esiedun Ketia ede abetu dwa se eye na ho ase sa asemu we no watimi ACC ama bibia aba betu dwa because ye to aba eyi no asemba kwa kai ne se omuhia enkabo mu omuhia enkabo mu hia unity ntino unity anamontu no eno na wahya ase a wo tu ho anamon nto susu se we a o mahya ase no eno ene bedikan na edikan susu de ebeto aso ama bibia aye kama na de eye kroye ene ose aye oyo ewo eye NDC amam yuko ni mon se de be ya 2024 elections almost omo person omo break 8 no omo etimi break 8 no and I say omo person omo G2 mini free breaking the 84 no omo etimi akwa G2 mi no na bibia aye kama ewo eho no monti na no enkomo ba akwa ewo eho no monti ye be kwa akwate sa enkomo no every ho no na ya hwe de ebetimi abemu menya ne ntie se NDC for ya bom ahomemu but it seems say omonye krado so omoni ye ebedi enkomo sanse obia aye busy se ahomane tutum so ne nya obi ahomane so a ye ni ebedi nkomo ne age omadwen entre ehodom ansa na no ye be kwa ahomane so na ye ne se ne bidi kan education for ne bi edi nkomo afasa ensensem ya efa emofra no ho no bi ebae okay enti no say education for ni bi ma ya ne enko ne ne awofo anas abatan a omunim de efa mofra entete ye ho ne bi edi enkomo afa sa susudua we ya mofra no ekoye ya na montu ya mofra ekoye ye eni de school ni ye eni de president aye no ye ne madam ye Esther Christabel anas Esther Christ love ye amoakun aha moakun a waben ewo emofra etitie mu enkodi nkomo na ye nje na dwenkyere emfa sa ense madam ema wa achi ema wakọ ababa Ghana 8 so Akoustic TV so
meje osu da
daddy I know you
so we future father na so your father nya fit make me afraid da
sa kwa no so di amaji atu edase very well but so be kaya beye bosome kakra bi na mofra ma bi video bi de ba bonten na enye anika na omo twetwe Ghana ma mpanyin na sa video no uhu bi na uhu ye no mofra no omo ye sa no uye obatan ne na e ka kire
me de nyame anim ne me sefem ya nkasa hye o hwe ye mpanyin a oye nana kra de ma wo nti eba ne sa no na eyade a ya asefem bebre na ne eba metim ne se bebia omontete efri ewo fie eye number 1 because any school asem school na anka ye baka se don bebre da wo ho na de na few of them eba enimu be yes keka nsem ba ehun hia didi omampeni atem na che se ye asefem yi ti me de eba metim pa eye home training ti ne eba metim anu no yes so poor parental care and a poor parental training.
But only sure say because of this social media euphoria and then it take you into that we know
yeah factors be brave to me accounting your one obu had to get the fame what to say unya trendy of social media pena where you famous and see to their standard it could be that my imagine say maminya bibia to get the fame and I say me ho na atamenti maminya ne metimi aye bia secondly betimi abanite frustration why you frustrated with school because it in samana if you feel many more bananas the campaign de ni ade no obu ha o ti school mu a ne o timi pa ne se o mame so men trendy mate se nkrofo trendy e kwan bebre so nti na bia ne so mame so men trendy nti me frustrating me ho na metimi release me frustration I can just do anything na me release me frustration. And see factors be break to me count Emma obiesa.
And you know I share and I'm on two so school no I kind of phone too so my dismiss and corana na ye ne kwan so.
Oh, to dismiss them say I'm a mumba school graduate. Me margin check a crown nka wrong. Omo betimi am almost suspension for some time, maybe a temporary suspension. But say permanently o suspend you no e be wrong if you say school and kasa so ye bia ye training kora even though charity begins at home no o training kora from home directly from home a start free fee but we do school so there is a top up of training. Education, like education is not just about books, but it's also about social, emotional, to train the child in all angles. And to say, oh, training it should train everything. There was a crossing the biage across everything. And to morally, the school should able to train the children. And to say, Bani say now who cast away expelling grammar, or school be man, or more bonting then or school dropout in disadvantages. Was will be free school now I drop it out from school. Or to me a comfort, me and never be free. I feel social aspect I hear person granny by any name dear, or benya dear society no, na a nyamba so into to dismiss them totally in the me imagine shame on na a nyamum, but say or more call up bium or punish you in a way I only best answer, and next time 1 year sadia, not just a lumumba.
And to share the kind of sanctions a buy na and Corano or Monu and I say the Oma Comun going back to the classroom no saying and a feel.
Oh yeah, so what this and one and us about back there definitely you know the peers or my model with different eye because a womb that kind of intimidation will be there. And that one I was saying in Crano they should get somebody to prepare their mind towards that. Say, this is the things that you're going to face. Apart from school, crowd, almost surrounding environment, or feel back at their parents and everything. Something now they will go through that. Say, back where you say, there'll be so many disadvantages towards your mind. But I think that they should go through some counseling, and then they should also go through some education. Psychologically, they would have to be stable. Say, I am born to and anything can happen to me. I can work through so many things. I know maybe to me, it's my and from so, but in from so the things. How I carry yourself, carry on, that makes you matured. And see, about about audition, affect your audition. And see, they should just understand themselves. It will even repel their friends. In fact, some of the parents will be like, you get it. And see, me said they should psychic their mind that all these things will bound to happen, but they should know that after say to carry myself will make me a mature student. And it's about getting somebody to psychic their mind.
And share after all this, growing up, a bit many so a more dancing so.
Definitely, a bit so psychologically, I'm psychic in the mind. They say, oh, okay, say na me from. Actually, the whole Ghana say I could lead your man Peniatem. What's your obi maybe not per sales girl, sales boy, sir. Or who any not Kaisa or Kamwa. A badness or the overcount because, hey, I cry no timidity or man Peniatem and media or the maybe a day. So you get it. It's your money can really affect their future, but it's about the mind and it's about the brain. So the proponent to me psychic in the mind, they say, oh, I come from a being quite to try for 40 or just get my TV summer, it's your nipa the namwa. Then after all, it's not anything, it's part of life. Now or psychic in the mind is I think the person can push forward to maybe a nipa fee sell or quite for very repelling or betting I think that's how it can be.
So me just want to crown again a message to the youth, especially the peers, now sir and Nyoma we are omokumu NCB.
Okay, the advice I'll give they say, first of all, training begins at home. But God has created instinct to everybody. Like how do you call it? One can me use with discretion, say maybe. Even though it is normal, they say, oh, my timidity attempt, when they say normal. First of all, me advise any PSA who age a word rubiano. You should know and understand that you have brain. Which me you so instinct juma. Inti sebio se unya unsro nyamimpo anase ya. When say o mampeni ya wona namwa. Enti se obedi deep in yatem no. Wankasa fa wadwene hu ne say enye. And secondly, obia betimi a trendy, but try to trend positive. So we are trending and as a trending on social media and as a make sure that it should be in a positive way, not a negative way. Because a negative way, when they say we are singing a drew baby nasa pejuma na baby, a dear kakrana and best to see a quite be brave, a fed be a quite yourself quite be so won't me MP and to try to trend positive in a positive way. And lastly, to every PNSA, manya misro and now anytime I'll be manya misro, but now man, I say, oh, your focus will be on your Bible and religion and then Christ. Be a quiet the mouth. I emphasis on so bonny be a fan bravo. If you say nipa a year, you walk and you baby, but a boo baby sa crowd will be a bidder, but penina yen bidder, and to penny be doing him. That's a or too far. I was a would say because who named that when him. Who said, we are see a drama, but we are a sene. Yes, no, and yes, and penny for woman yet now we are who we are. We are see some party, advice and ban so be for years to be so funny and cana ajenqua. Now, King Nancy when Yamimu, a bassana, what wines to a bear juju at the amount.
Amen. Now, I me jaw, what trended that?
actually me upcoming musician, gospel artist.
And into what trendy?
You can cry.
Okay. And of course, one trendy, why?
Amen. Madam Roma.
I mean, come on, son, pay what trendy, why?
Amen. I'm sure also.
Oh, ciao, bye. And Christ live no trendy. Johnny and any coding come on far a more frano as and food for thought in some brain waka. Sansa San Quarana and Yanika video ni chagu. I'll share Baba say, oh, my Chelsea fool. So, a black star. Say, oh, you. We move to me, say, Jamali the spa. So, Munya no more Shijama pa. I'm also fair. But we was a Nigerian Kokopa, but Nina also a part of a Jumanoba. But I mean, on the lighter note, I want to say this issue, they will level like taking, no. I don't think say no one say do that level because in school, no, sometimes PS we do all these kind of things, especially do our sporting activities in the weekends, you know. Say be a washing, it me genuine might be, but me want to say on the lighter note, but the way our school is so far because president they say and then me bring a man for a car, me kai president ko for buy e can send me bring train na ni apoche say be mahama crowd dey ni ko atame squad it me guys on your trans crowd no ada and then send me bring one of those things but the way our school is so carry no now no she to the extent say oh this messy will be by free school others money ben and na why ye to kromo amanfo awie ska bokro no so crowd still omo da so na mo a yinjeli wo mo na mo baba be yusu nkora na say skip good baba be this way so me won say asem we in the way on person mo taking in a overboard but omo na we say 2 minutes wo mo nsem na akwara susu de also hu wasede na hu wanamo be bi also wo kɔ ne de also wo ye although omo ye no ma anya de but the decision say dismiss wo mo na ye sack wo mo na ano eshi MCR ye mfa Shatawale video no nto so na enti Shatawale nsem ano kafa ye make meals ye oko Jubilee House ne Ghana for reaction enti Shata
McMill come Ghana he go see president bad man president in place whatever they do for them me and you we don't know how they run presidency so you for shut up in the first place. People they come talk about the president, the threat of security, and they see blogs, people they write and some things, and they see, then they feel right, they say, Sadiq say, me I no get sense. Sadiq said, we no get sense. Yeah, so maybe get sense. You know, they can't see radio and they talk theory. The practicals, they don't know for them ahead. Are you getting what I'm saying? I just want people to understand the normal thing that they talk. Say, me and you, when a father no be president. My guy, as you did there, your father no be president, my father no be president. So if president invite artists coming, please, where they do whatever they do for them. But man, you know, could bring money for me and you on a bank account. So you they see that you complain and security threat. Because you people where you they talk that those things for radio, for TV, everything, everybody where they talk that nonsense. From every radio presenter where they talk that nonsense about the president even get hurt. You understand me? Me like I will gather you and put you for prison because the things you are talking about, it doesn't make sense. Say you want to show the president how to control the Flagstaff house. Are you stupid? Are you controlling your house? The baller way there your house in front, your area, the way people they sit for your area and sense. Have you controlled that? And you want to show the president security threats? Say no, the security threat because how many people there where they do nuclear bomb? You go war before. You know Liberia. You know Sierra Leone, you know things will happen for Africa. You know wars will pass Africa. There's someone gonna no security. Then don't trigger. They don't. You did your station there with that your mic way make like Yesu Warabolu. You did there. They sit for mic inside. No, but you know Shatta insulted every Ghanaian. You're a fool. Prince Chiga, they don't. You're a fool. You're a big fool. This 2023, many people go there like rats. Many people go there like doormats. I go step on you people left and right, front and back, because it be foolishness what you people they do for the country. Or if you say when our leaders and when our ministers to parliament house, they watch you people, they say you people are stupid people, like very foolish people. You want to take decision for the country, you want to show the country, the leaders, all because you people haven't even read 48 laws of power. That the first law of power says that do not try to assign your master. You don't get sense past the president, my guy.
You don't get sense. You know people you vote for him. When you can see them, because people say get sense to control the country. The president make you not entertain himself, because the president make you not enjoy one entertainment. Because security threat. You don't want a security threat. How many of you know security? You don't work your principle.
Very well, Shatawale is going overboard. We won't say Shatawale will pay him or pay featuring or person make meals a feature, so he's doing something to compensate him to get a favor from the guy, because some more Kenya, be anyone might hold the water. Because you Shatawale being an artist, I don't know what my number of fear, I make a video of you. Shatawale, I don't know what my number of area, I make a video of area. So, yeah, Kasa, we talk about issues, we don't talk about individual. Shatawale, what you are saying, you know, Shatawale, you don't know what you are saying. Shatawale, you don't know what you are saying, because say o carry an apimo yedi, and say nyamia you see yourself say you have it all. Hold it there. People are also ready to come. People are ready to also to make it. So you can't just stay at your one corner. Now on shall say who did the amount for them. Fine, you can wait much wondering. But to go further to insult and attack, you know, and on M1. What we are saying is make meals in the crown or he himself has come and apologize. So Ade be when I was Shatawale when I bet Ghana for answer. And I said now know your official spokesperson and the president. Even the seat of the presidency crampono. Now the MPP government, and I said the MPP as a party crown, they didn't even speak about this issue, because Omukra now said no, this thing is way what. And you know Shatawale now say Obechewa Adrian. What say they? Just a Ghana for you answer. Shatawale, yeah that's it. Nti you can say think about your career. And anyway, I'll be you know, and I make meals because Shatawale is speaking for me. So come and let's do music. ANC. Earlier, you came out to tell Ghanaians. You even came out to tweet. Say you are suggesting say make meals should feature some Ghanaian artists to be. You wanna recommend it. Now you are artist manager, and now you are a promoter. Why don't you think about yourself? Because I don't know. Say Shatawale Obiya na beti mama na ba ufie. Say Tisadia then go to the street. Sebi o. One more money more left and right. And be ufie more no more mra o ho. No more mechucha videos, no more mechucha pictures, no more fan to internet. Shatawale, how many Ghanaians know where you live? You part do send any baby out. So Obika said the seat of the president, they shouldn't be abuser. Nipale is not at fault. One out there we are simulan saying in our trip. One out there vocal, one out there vociferous. One out there boom say lion, no be able say Shatawale na Kasano. One dey say o kase obi anteku. Obi ahun so we irrelevant be. Shatawale. Konebra be. Because this response are by idea. No. MCR, young Kwananado on Alan.
2000 election. The year right before the time, there's a 2000 campaign. One million food and family back. Then I began campaign right before. When you tell me I'm saying I'm little comma, come in inside. I don't want to campaign on money, so if you are going to say, only an production.
And tonight I said Anado on Alan Kyeremanteng and Kwadwo endorsing. It's a 2024 2023 mu people for mu ko flag bearer am to Maryland and another one I can't we so why about me and then me dey ato form next week e be di hun komo yanko video of the day.
Machine ya hu ya kase sika ya spend on no is almost 4.5 billion and the day machine ya is way. But me hu say it's worth it because se ya kase ko to machine we ya and number 2 billion plus. And say you spend 4.5 billion at the machine timi adwuma aboa ma ya man for na koma tom ya mo a me gidi ye say o mani beje na ne
Mami we say fire no. Nanado. I say come Nanado hu video ya no fire mami we. Nanado mami we say fire no. Hwe ni nkuntabuo kura nye. Ni nkuntabuo enye. Enti sa ni pawe. Wo de nakọ, da de nakọ akọtena de account. Akọ to na enim de budget akọto na enim say auditor for me mami we. Wo te bi ko repair machine 4.5 billion. Na sa machine kro na so to machine for 2 billion. Hey. Machine in no brand new no 2 billion. And that they are saying na yeko sie 4.5 billion. Causing financial loss to the state. Nanado second coming with they are nodding. 4 point. I say 4.5 for repairs and maintenance. And I talk for fra. Then sample video ni view.
Machine ya hu ya kase sika ya spend on no is almost 4.5 billion and the day machine ya is way. But me hu say it's worth it because se ya kase ko to machine we ya and number 2 billion plus. And say you spend 4.5 billion at the machine timi adwuma aboa ma ya man for na koma tom ya mo a me gidi ye say o mani beje na ne
o mani beje say wonya entwobo 2.2 billion ntino sa 2.2 billion na wonya no entwobo no municipality for no omo bedi di peche because honorable abomodin wieska obeche e dey am the constituency for because machine dada no 4.5 and mono no 2 billion enti say ye nkotomo no nti enya dada no na enya mfaso 2.5 billion ti sa 2.5 billion no MC anase DC oni assembly for no mo chena mu dia na constituency anase municipality no omo ye opinion leaders anase omo ye hard on no mo kakra hey nti o ma be kra na etimi on mine be pa MC DC dia friends your friend no akate no your friend no akate no anka ekro bi so a kabana nkono a through resignation letter say adwuma no mintimi nyede enye biem because nkuntabu okura mass mpo wo Ghana sika akankasa ye di mpo no na wontimi emu konta it say kwa dollar ana say euro a hey mami ala braka wasenya ho kura sa de machine esi kwan so de dwi kwan so se Ghana for mo nhwe amansa me kwan no yeah share messages say Janet goes to say Ghana Ghana Janet indeed would cow because 4.5 and only dada yes and I'm only 2 billion nti we mu nyina DC appointee oji pay oji allowance ontua dan ka ontua light bill ontua water bill KK say KK from Kaswa American Town KK House KK hour for 2024 NPP is a Ghanaian hope. It's only that blah blah blah. It's only that Ghana cannot develop looking to the policies and social intervention, legacies and track records President Kwadwo and the MPP government has put in place is a fantastic. Masa, o messages no try na wa throw you because o sentences in NCC so the same thing or repeat you ha. Okay. Nko YouTube na me share YouTube messages so okay. MCR. Yanko the other video na mranti bi omonya omo like omo se omo de omo ebeba atwede no yen hwe omo so video no na ye ni ho nkomo.
Hi. Diwa anyo. Hey. Ti wi ase be kra na etimi. Kakra ibedi eti. Ohia soma o. Better na unko. Yenko messages on YouTube. I see a friend Holy Mate. And the message or was keep the good work up. And I say moving away. I say our leaders are not serious. Nice one day. Mixed capture. I think they have begun their games again. There's a politicians are seminal congregation. And was it these people are jokers. Akoustic recording studio. I say such disgrace to our country. Okay, Holy Mate, we are very funny and we are the citizens enjoy it. Okay, love move. Our leaders are so poor in thinking. We should hope to get anything better from them. Poor brains and all the brains emojis at all. Rolex Media was I love my country. And all the was stress I assume. See we have money, but sense no day low key. Okay. This thing 2-4 okay yeah sempa see rose like mountains no quite no ablekuma or see minta jimas or see jim sorry jimis are the boss self. Okay, champion that guys, it's time we stand up and fight against these political trickers. We are fed up. Oh Charlie Lydia, I say these people are not ready to do anything for Ghana. Roads are poor, drainage system too. Boy. It's better they resign. We do it for them. Okay. So I say Jimmy Nkwa, sorry. I say we should forget about MPP and NDC, move with. I say we should forget about MPP and NDC and move on with our lives. Nice one day. Joseph Mensah watching you live from abroad. Keep up the good works. Thank you, Joseph. I say Joseph, good to hear from you. Nice one day. And another messages are Abba so far. And a popular request video no yes infant to be Mayweather and a Yabukum Banku. Omo Chromo and Crash Powers. Yes, infant to be. Baby bia o hwe me bia fa message bra e fa sa battle we na say bout we no o hwe about we o describe about describe anything and at the same time o knockout ni hwie no hwe baby o de nani kire no okọ hen and omo no mu jiro no so da omo witness about no so no describe audience no for messages bra Facebook YouTube and we a video of the day and then I'll be fast about film Joseph Mensah was stress was hey do me say baby I was sharing was serious Johnson home because about we there I know she you go Facebook near Facebook for so the about for about no You go so your messages na you wrap it up. Jumedi ni Ghana 88 chrewa jumedi so ene aha na edi jumedi ni besi jumedi ko so ya sen me edi jumedi ni by Acoustic Recording Studios Wallace Cuisine Saso na Jasa Cleaning Service and Maintenance Solution and Makoki Afrocraft omoni jumedi ko na omo so ya sen me edi Ghana 88 chrewa jumedi edi ebrewo Acoustic TV so some messages na ba emba ya na ya wrap it up na yedi bibia abawi ewo ehonum na bibia aye kama ewo ho okay messages na eguso but every na every na what say na ba ebeje bre na yakenka messages na ma say na kan no ani edi jumadi ni nyina ebesi encha kese enkoma ye minam for you a omo outside Ghana, they always enjoy the show. From Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, Kate and Kel from Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. I know you are doing the watching and you are enjoying the show. Greetings to you wherever you find yourself. Kate, I know last weekend you went for a wedding ceremony and it was fantastic. I saw the images and the videos and everything was on point. And I think those people who did the wedding are now enjoying themselves from the honeymoon, and I love the setup and everything. So greetings to you wherever you find yourself. Kate and Kel from Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, greetings goes to you. Send me the card. I had a jumedi ni na ebesi. One more I share jumedi ni ma me di jumedi ni edi bro Henry Kwesiminka. Ono ene share jumedi no edi ema me saso ena Ken Amia Akonfi Reverend ono ene director bibia ma me Abdul ene ejira cameras na edi ma me saso ena sound ene eye bibia lighting bibia eye Paul Nyamedom ene eye bibia edi ma me saso na MC aso eye Ebenezer eye date aka Moses ono so ena etuto bibia ema me saso ena me makeup artist eye Mines Glam ono ene to bibia ma me nimu yes so no me di bejira set no so ena Olivia so eye bibia edi ma me in terms of say eye moral booster cha no sresre no hewe no sresre sa ene nso ono ene bobo ye chidom ema bibia eye kama saso ena wom so a eboa ye kese pa eye production manager Martin Kwame Sapak ono ene ehye bibia from afar saso ene executive producer Mrs and Mr and Mrs Wina Noy omo ene bibia ma bibia kama mi amedi jumadi ehun twa me frame kojoba for etu ahene mi ene medi jumadi ehun twa han edi jumadi ni na ebesi da sende ye besa edi edition for ebebremo ye ba eno so ye be sha se no kono sende da ye sha se no but ye promise on say from February kono ye be sha se no so anopa na ye dia kwakwa kowie no ndu 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. from February going, but next week so ye beto so 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Ghana 80 special edition ye kono ye nwie ye dwumadi foforo eto so eba beto so the J show no eto so ye menua ba so no gifty and ebedi ho chiamenti no tie for so mo nhwe na mo koso na mo nhwe dwumadi no ye de besi ha ya kra mo ye damase